touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UCF's offense will come out first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-power.
What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They got it at the 29.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum. Quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake on it.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment trying to be aggressive from jump, but that interception was like giving every single fan here in the stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking downfield, it's Fuller. Fires to the wideout. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the one.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finish it up. Come on, boys. Let's finish strong.
They've got a lot of speed, and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
On the ground, it's Buck. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Knights will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the other? North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Quickly complete. There we go. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Completion to the right.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field. Just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. To throw, it's Fuller. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead. It's taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, they're looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that point. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was payday.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yards.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made it tough.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. To the air, it's Fuller. Got a man, it's Allen. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He'll take it himself. Humming just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Go straight ahead. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more on the board, and it's up to the house. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways. And they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Virginia Tech is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands. It's Henderson.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The tight end. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still in the 3.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting low-graced in this game right now. You're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8.
No, pick it off.
Be aggressive the rest of the game.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Here's the fly sweep. He's not going to go there. Stop short on 4th down. And the Tar Heels are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goal post and trying to create some room. From the gun, the ground game. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So 1st down here as they go back to work. To the air. It's Fuller. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quick catch on 3rd down. At the 45. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Lost it through again. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Might be changing the route. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good, solid tackle.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with the defender.
Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the 1st half. This has been all home
just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage and got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Henderson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give on the option. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You got the lead. It's tight, and you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up?
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And the defense coming through with the 1st sack of the day. I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Hunt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. North Carolina has it back in the Tar Heels. So pleased to send the offense back out. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Gonna run it. It's Briggs. Makes it past the marker. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Might be calling a hot route.
Just get it in the pocket. Come on.
Running to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things that work.
He wants to go deep.
No.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Jet sweep to the receiver. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. So now it's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake. Flips it out to the back. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
No way you let him get out there. That's it.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Knights decide to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop.
Unloads it downfield. He's got to go. Finds some room. Touchdown, North Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half. We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had an onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Throws to the back. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is on its way. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Fuller. Got the back into the middle. They got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Finds his man, it's Briggs. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He wants to change this route. Looking to go up top, and time's running out of the half. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. It'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll open the second half on the ground. There he goes! And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Gets it out quickly. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Green. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Pass the first down. Still running. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Last play didn't go well. It leaves them with 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Finds space on the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Tar Heels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to pass. It's Fuller. Pocket breaking down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They'll run play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Got his man quickly. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's 4th down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react and get pressure on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Pulls and throws on the throw. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Going to the running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Back to pass, it's Phillips. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Tar Heels will try to convert on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. They'll leave it with him. Gets a pass to Martin. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Off the play fake on first down, lost the throw.
Oh, what a terrible pass.
He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day. A great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team. Keep putting up touchdowns, and you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball.
No, pick
Can't
that.
connect on his first throw.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage.
No, I'm all over it.
They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Strowman. Oh, they're after him.
No way.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. The Knights send out the punt unit. Secures it at the 30. Makes room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yard you can and help out the offense. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintain.
Success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
The big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's going to catch a big fella.
Smashes ahead. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
A first down run on the doorstep.
Oh.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, time.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field. To work. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing wrong.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw at Stroman. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the mark. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones.
Breaks into the end. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Going to try to get it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. The Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. It's back downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get us?
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Looking for a push on 4th down.